So, grounded. Let's do this. See what the big hype's about. Let's do this single player. Keep it to ourselves. Multiplayer is an option. Multiplayer is definitely an option now. Start a new fresh game. Willow, defo my bitch.
Hey, I'm Willow. Willow Branch.
Most people ask what this game's about. Well, it's a preview. It's still under creation, so every bit of feedback counts. I think they're gonna eventually release a story mode for multiplayer and single player, actually. Regular updates, introducing new animals, new base building, new, well, story mode more than anything. I want to know what the hell is going on in this game. So, let's do this. Okay.
Cave Nightmare. My favorite.
Story mode. 1, 2, 3,
Well,
4,
version
5.
is it?
Okay, so
Endless
4
cave,
characters,
bottomless
5
pit,
slots.
possibly
Heard
claustrophobic
about a lot of glitches on
passages.
games about an extra character, but let's go with what we know. This game's beautiful. I mean, like I say, a lot of people talk about a purpose behind the game. To stay the hell alive, so rocks, plant fibre, and give me a third, never mind.
There must be someone in charge of this science
all around,
experiment.
analyse,
I haven't seen any signs of anyone else. Good one, Nightmare.
pebble
Keep me
axe,
guessing. This is definitely a new nightmare.
and woven fibre.
Not gonna lie though, I'm pretty sure I'm awake.
So, purpose. Well, we've just started the game. I mean, purpose is tools. Maybe a little bit of storyline and mainly a base. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, PvE, but the environment still lives, man. Okay, Spike, try. Get myself a nice piece to look up. So, yeah, I played this game a few times. Not professional. Don't really know. Not as good as most of these other YouTubers out there. But this is my story. I know that you need a lot of material,
Okay,
so
that is
I'm going to save a lot of
definitely
time
not
by picking them
normal.
up now. Kind of get as much as the story out of the way, build a base, and kind of just stay with it as the updates go on, really. So please like and subscribe to my channel. I need 3 sprigs, 1 stone, and 1 woven fibre. So, sprigs. Get myself an axe, get tooled up. Yeah, I mean, the game, I'm gonna say it's probably one of my new favourite survival games going. I mean, I like all aspects of all survival games, really. Everything from Ark, Daisy. I mean, I kind of get, I wouldn't say a feeling of Daisy, but the open world survival, kind of like, yeah, I love it. It's me, definitely. Okay, so before we get there, I need a torch to check out the tunnel underneath, just to clear the mites from the wires, and then I'm gonna head over towards the willow tree. Introduce you guys to Burgle. I think the reason I've decided to make a channel is more the fact as I stay on top of all the up-to-date survival games. I mean, can't really say I've got a favourite because I've got quite a couple. I mean, you can't really diss Daisy. Everything has its ups and downs. I know it's a big, long-winded game, like, but I mean, it's the time you put in it and the benefit you get from being under pressure, man. It's a good game. Don't really play Minecraft. Can't really diss it. If we didn't have Minecraft, we wouldn't have a foundation to all survival games, really. Ark, again, good game. Big, very big game. Wasn't a game I didn't really want to stay with. Just I like to play different games, man. I mean, this definitely got my attention just because of how simple it is. I can see it being a big game when they release a preview. To release a preview, you've got to release a big storyline, and I can see that there's going to be some
What do we
bits and
have
bobs I'm
lurking
going to show you
around out
through
here?
hopefully the next couple of episodes. But this one's just mainly to get a base, get my feet up. The way the water works in this is so cool.
At least it's clean-ish.
It's an environment game that's, it feels like it's not robbed any ideas out of any of the games, but it has, but it's kind of done it sneakily so you don't really see. But yeah, I'm not complaining. Check this out. I'm going to that in a minute. Just the way the animals work, I mean, not just following each other and that, but I mean, these are the good guys, the soldier ants are the bad guys. You build your base too low, they attack your base. I mean, you build your base on something, I mean, they'll manage to wiggle something out. You need your base up high in a safe place.
Just give me a second to let my eyes adjust to that.
I just want to get this out of the way, the first episode. I want to get up, suited, booted, feet up, and kind of like, yeah, relax a little bit. So, yeah, that's not really that. Definitely, this isn't a game I'm going to stick with. It's a game I'm going to stick with, but not full time. Probably get a couple of episodes out. Yeah, every time I bring something out, just kind of go and chase it, see what we can do and play with it. I mean, I do play this multiplayer online beforehand, so work it out before we introduce it, like, but this is definitely a game. I don't think it's for kids. I mean, there's some creepy parts in it too, especially the spiders. I tell you now, like, I can't stand spiders. They're horrible. They're not my forte. I'm a little bitch when it comes to it, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, and I've been chased down an abandoned anthole with the spider chasing behind me and the creeps in the eyes and yeah, I don't want to start talking about it. So let's get up. Let's go and press this button at camp. See what happens with this machine, and then make our way over to the willow tree. This episode's just really see what we can see what it's about. This is after the update, by the way, after we fixed all the bugs. I think it's 2.1.1.6 or something like that. I'll find out. Let's do this. So what I can work out so far, what honey I shrunk the kids, something's gone wrong. Kids are shrunk, need to fix it. This is why I wanted to go to the willow tree. God, I'm low on health. I think, yeah, I'm gonna risk it. Let's do it. So, get to this willow tree, get farted with a base, pretty much just a bed, that's all I want, don't really care about anything else. And then from there, save it. So, with what worked out so far, not only does water go on, drop on the grass blades that you can knock off, but you can also drink dirty water, but I wouldn't really advise it. It's not really, you do survival games really. yeah, you can make mushroom farms, but as you run through the map, you'll see little bits of mushrooms and big red and white dotted mushrooms. It'll do for now, till we kind of get fortified somewhere. Okay, so far we've got an axe. We've kind of got the first bit out of the way. Mainly story modes, nothing in depth. But for bed, I'm going to need some of these clovers later on, so I'll get that now. As you see things as you go across the map, I won't really waste any time later on getting them. I'd get them as you pass, just kind of saves the effort. Always be pretty much not fully stocked up, carry a little bit of loot just for the sake of being able to repair bits and bobs as time goes on. Introduce a few more different materials to you as time goes on as well, just as it's not really, it's just mostly about fibre and scanning and analysing materials. I'm going to get this scan just because I can get my scaffolds on it later on as I go down there. A bit more fortified walls and stuff like that, so no one can. Oh my god, did you see that? Madness. Anyway, let's get this scanned and get over to that willow tree. Get these done first. I never, to be fair, let's be honest, I never really appreciated how much work went in by YouTube people until I actually tried to make my own video. I mean, anything and everywhere you go, it's not easy. I mean, this isn't nowhere near as good as I'd like it to be, but yeah, I actually appreciate. I mean, I've got a lot of gamers that I follow, such as like Bunnymanzy, yeah, and when you see the way they make their video, they just make it look like it's supposed to happen. Yeah, I think, yeah, I appreciate what they do, definitely, 100,000,000%. Right, let's get this started now. We need to get over to the willow tree, and these are the mushrooms I'm talking about. They grow back every, well, to be fair, every time I pass, there seems to be a couple more going back. Got a couple of them later on at the base. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go see Virgo first. And let you guys say hi. Juice pots, don't just fill up your water, they fill up your food as well. Blue bar at the bottom's your stamina, and your right one is your health. I'm quite low on health, to be fair. Let's do this. I'm always tempted. Anytime there's dying grass anywhere in part of the map so far, it's either took over by termites or cockroaches or well, pretty much everything. Anything bad for the grass. They're not that hard to run away from, some of them are, but they're harder to kill, definitely. So I'm not even going to attempt it.
That'll make some shelter. I bet some horrible insects will come around and eat me or something.
You're hidden. I don't like how you are. These analyze machines are pretty much everywhere, so we got from the orchid. We've got slippers that make it run faster. Well, now because I don't have a bed down or a base, when you do die, it brings you back to the start. I don't know if they've changed it since the update, but I do know that when you lose your loot as well in the water and you die in the water, your loot used to disappear. But then that used to start back at the start as well. And I don't know if it's been changed since, so we will see. The cemented box. Well, you can make a weapon later on, but I don't know. As time goes on, I think they're gonna do something, because I can't see the only purpose of that being there is to make the legendary one armor, but we'll see. So let's equip that as a glider, so when you jump off things you can kind of slow down, float down. Again, mushrooms. Not going back then, no. So my purpose now is the willow tree. But I want my stuff back. Spiders are a big thing in this, really. There's going to be ways to kill them. Everyone's going to have strategies and ways to kill their own thing, but I'm sure you won't know that. I've kind of worked out a way on how to attack these guys, but I mean, since the update there seems to be quite a few of them together, not just one. But the best defense is running definitely 100,000,000%. Bigger spiders is mostly like through grass, mostly obstacles just to get away really. It's all about the free running. Just look at the game though. You can't not play the game and admire the scenery. It's beautiful. But as our adventure continues, oh, acorns. Need a hammer. Acorns is probably one of the best source of food in the game. Probably one of the, not the toughest armor, but a good, quick, defensive armor. Definitely. Acorn tops can be used for collecting sap. Yeah, okay, this bit of a hot area, pretty long for spiders. There you go, mate. Are we friends? Wonder what's actually sitting in the game and what clues we've actually got so far. 5 bits in the pod. Probably going to undercover another one now, but so far there's labs everywhere, which means whatever was here was analysing it, or something would have had to put it here. So was it Dad? Or is it something else? Okay, it's time to go inside the laboratory. And that's weird. Weird bloody fight.
This looks like nerd territory. Hang in there. I'm gonna help.
So, meet Burgle, the purpose. 3 daily tasks.
Thanks for the helping hand.
Uncover the map.
I am
things
Burgle,
work.
acting science manager for this project.
Man.
I am also a robot. I am sure this all must be very disorienting for you, but hopefully I can explain. I suspect you were miniaturized and brought here by the Ominent researchers. Unfortunately, this is all speculation, because a power surge has knocked out all the systems in this lab. I don't suppose you would know anything about that. No, why would you? Okay, moving on. The batteries here are completely drained, so we'll need to charge them up. In the meantime, I'll stay here and work on repairs. I'm also happy to answer whatever questions you might have.
So, you're now found Burgle and storage just getting started. There will be much more mystery to uncover. Continue to explore Bill Boss's Burgle quest and provide us feedback on your experience. Thank you again for your support. Hard to back.
Hello there! Acting Science Manager Burgle at your service!
So,
Processing speed increased 0.000000003%. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Find out what he knows.
3 bold quests arrive each.
Okay, so the quest gives you raw science, which I'm guessing you can buy raw science with more stuff as well. Okay, most important thing now is base. Need it up, need it sorted.
No, I'm a picky eater, but still.
We'll start wrapping this episode up. So, thinking of where we're going to build. Okay, I'm also going to be listening to this tape as well, so let's get this up.
Oh, my name is Burgle, and I will be serving you today. I specialize in cooking, flipping, and grilling.
Grilling? A feature useful only to your obsolete burger-flipping brethren now consigned to the scrap heap? I need you to monitor these readings, Burgle. And isn't it redundant to specialize in cooking and grilling?
Understood. Appending monitor power fluctuations to my prime directive list. Deprioritizing grilling.
Good. Now get on with it.
Reprioritizing grilling.
Okay, so Burgle's job description. He used to work at McDonald's, flip burgers. Okay, base needs sorting. Don't want to get in a fight with that because that's a beast. don't really know how to deal with the spiders at all, to be fair. There's a punch pattern and move combo that I've learnt with one of the spiders, but apart from that, I don't really know how to deal with any of the bigger ones, so if anyone does know, they could do with commenting my subscription, please, and let me know. Well, I know there's going to be more than one different way of doing it, to be fair. So yeah, I'd like to find out who's got the best strategy on killing the spiders. Especially that beast. That's for sure. Okay, so I'm going to build my base on top of that little starter fence there. I'm just going to do building a ramp to get up first. So.
Dominant Practical Technologies, Dr. Wendell Tully, Science Division, log 87.12.18, 87.12.19. It's past midnight now, but the covalent space reducer prototype is complete. Otherwise known as the shrinking machine, I've dubbed it the Spacer. I should get some rest, but the kids are already asleep, Trudy's given up and gone to bed, and I'm eager to find out if all these months of work were worth it. Everything should be sound, but you never know until you flip the switch. Well, here goes nothing. Supplemental log, complete failure. Oh, why do I even try? I'll clean this mess up in the morning.
Okay, so it looks like Dad was having the same problem as us. Do I build it on top of here? No. Hate wandering around in the dark on this. Hey, watch yourself, little ladybird. Okay, let's get these up here. Get a bit down. That's us done. Oh, I've got air standing on my back. That looks like the same one we chased down the abandoned hill on abandoned hill. So that's us done. Yeah, so that's pretty much starter base complete. People need to let me know if they like my video. If they do, like, subscribe, and let me know if it's worth making another one.
Anyone else tired? Just me?